I always know season this is part two of that very special challenge that we're doing. Which I technically did not have a name because it's solo Claude, but it's also the fact that no sadness, no sadness is allowed. No sadness, no fury is allowed. We also don't allow. We don't allow any of the boosters. Except sometimes I might have to press use the speed one by mistake, just because of the whole, because of what can happen with the controller and stuff that. Because sometimes the controller does things that sometimes it helps if you click it in and stuff that. So, yeah. So rest a little bit here and stuff that, and yeah, and another thing is right, but what if an enemy like inflicts sadness on us, or if they inflict fury on us? Yeah, that doesn't mean that that's a game over just immediately, right? Because you can still cure the status, which means that we are allowed to have hypers and tranquilizers for the sole purpose of curing the status if we get it. If we get it, we must cure it immediately, as quick as possible. So if a boss does it like apps, for example, we need to get rid of it. Hopefully that doesn't mean that all the attacks he will be doing will be the lick, and stuff like that. But I'm pretty certain he only licks the females. You know, because that's what the apps does. You know. So we're gonna be continuing to grind here a bit. As I said, I want to get cross slash here if possible. We could theoretically just wait for this guy here. We could wait for this guy. We also can get ethers here, of course, which could be a really, really good way to get money early on and stuff like that as well. The thing is, right, because I do want to do the grinding early on, basically, and stuff that's the whole thing. I can actually bring it down one piece there in the audio volume there because this game is really loud. Okay. I think one or two more would be enough here. One more, okay. Okay. Very good. A very machine gun at the moment. Sad. So from the cross slash, that is cross slash. We're very close to level 10 now, so let's just get level 10. And stuff that. And then I think we'll continue on after that. We could try and go for more kills here and stuff that, because, although I'm pretty certain that the section that's coming up next is going to be really, really good for us. The thing is, of course, since Claude is solo, then that means that there is not much reason to have both certain materials. That's going to, of course, be really good. And also going to be certain rules for certain other things, by the way, and stuff that, like, because we cannot sell any close weapons and stuff that, right? And any of his armor pieces that he wears, we cannot sell either. Obviously, the quicker we can get Blade Beam, the better. A fight like this is, of course, 3 kills and stuff that. But they're all in the tunnel. I think it's only in the early parts of the tunnel, though. I don't think it happens. Because I'm actually going to allow us to get close in the very first screen and stuff that, So we hold level 10 now. We do have the limit, so let's go. So I think that's completely fine. Currently also doing an upload, by the way. We're uploading the potato clips that I recorded today and stuff that. One I recorded like earlier and stuff that, like one I recorded technically yesterday, I think. Okay, go ahead. Let's give it to T. T. Okay. Let's start the meeting. Give me something hard. I show you something hard. Hell yeah. No, 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 no. I like how they actually have on the board there the plan and stuff like that, you know. And one thing that is very cool, I hope it comes on console as well, that like the scene is getting a remake, like the old like FPS and stuff like that, you know. You look lonely to me. Listen, Claude, please join us. Right, and we're not gonna grab fire already. By the way, we're actually gonna wait with fire because we're gonna get fire free from Red 13 anyway. So that yeah. And yes, and killing off the party members are going to be a bit annoying. That's always the case and stuff that, right? On the rude fight though, we might not get a chance to and stuff that, but yeah. Now if Claude is trapped, we will allow other party members to be like free Claude and stuff that, but I cannot free the other party members though with Claude and stuff that. Only the other party members can free each other. Can I know? Now, hopefully, though, we can get like high enough because I believe that if we get, I think climb hazard is going to be good enough to actually one-shot the boss. I forgot how much health he has at that point. I think he still has less than 1,000 health. I think it's 700 if I'm not mistaken. I forgot exactly what his health was in the pillar fight. Let's make a flowmist, and that's what's on the front cover. A shooting star, or basically like a comet, you know. Some say that, oh, it's supposed to be a meteor, but it's actually this is what the actual artwork is, that thing that comes there, basically. Wait a sec, big time soldier, climb up like monkey man. This my pain, don't make me laugh. $1,500. Bum bum bada 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 bum bada bum bada 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 bum bada bum bada bum bada bum. Get to the store here now. Actually, I like those for now. We go down here. Okay. We sell Phoenix Downs because those are just completely worthless. We sell the Ether. And we go ahead and get the ore material. Hello, my treasures. Right, and we'll take it all and we'll put some light in there and we'll put some restore there. Yes. Oh, it's going to be a lot better once we have one more slot. And we save here. Bum bum. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, nothing counts as a item shop here, right? And that's a laser. That's used material, right? This is only material, right? No, they do send some items here as well. Oh, no estimate we need though. Hopefully there isn't. I'm pretty certain that there isn't anything that can inflict, those statuses. Why do they call him Mister I don't care when I said when I listened to the stuff that she said and most of that, you know. Okay. And I want to get caught early here because in the train there is or in the tunnel there is a certain fight that I really want to get. There's a lot of enemies basically in that one fight. Say something or shirt. You shirt something. You're working for Shira. And that's like, what the hell, that? Not everyone in Shira is evil. Or look at that poor terrorist. Terrorist. Beep boop boop, beep boop beep boop. Intruder alert, stretch your butthole wide open. Så ser ut. Här har Phoenix Ward. Hell yeah. Oh, I heard you show us up that guitar, oh well. Is that on place? Oh. Hopefully we will run into that fight though. Now if we run into that fight, I'm not gonna kill off the other characters yet, but their level won't really matter. No. Fight, Separate attack himself, if attacking yourself. I forgot if they die to a single bolt, or if it's ice that we should have used here actually. That's fine. That's a lot of kills. They probably go for example if we don't kill it immediately. Okay, encounter by the way. If you don't kill that encounter, then like it will slow everyone, and then the encounter will take a lot longer and stuff that, which is why you need to basically kill it once it happens. Right, and attack yourself. tend to be a back attack so they take less damage, you know. Actually, I think next might be the end screen. Maybe. They should be getting off an attack each here on themselves. Oh, nice, good. Very good. Any more kills? Yeah, go down. How go down, y'all. And then this is the potion. Now the submit. Okay, good. I forgot if we're killing any captains on all of these skis or not. I'm actually gonna do talking here to some of them because I think it's still a positive point with Barrett. So Thief attack yourself, attack himself. Yeah. I took the floor. Start kills it, that's good. Unless I need to talk to Wedge here. I did it out. Yo. Dun 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 dun. Potion. And we will receive a tent here. Okay. We want to make sure that the characters are dead though before we fight the Airbuster. Still pretty tired. Right, see if you attack yourself. Don't you attack yourself? another purple snurfle. Nice, perfect. Very good. Now Clone will get all like his own. Right, ult. I think use attacking would be enough here. Or I think was more beginnings. That's really nice. Or can't you right, yeah. Okay. So now we're uploading the longer part here. Just to new DAW update videos let's upload. Okay, we're going to taking less damage now. Tentacle drain. Cross slash. Oh, tyvärr inte någonstans. Happiness aren't the worst in the world. I'll see curious how long it's gonna take before we get there. Get crazy. Now ideally also in once we say Barrett, by the way, once we say Barrett, we're really gonna pop up pushing the barrels. I used to know exactly the order to push the barrels in, by the way, back in the day. I used to have it numbered somewhere or whatever, but yeah. Come on, man. You all right? Don't forget, come on, let's hurry. Oh no, you're my chaperone, right? It's a way to be talking about chaperone, because chaperone has very specific meaning, but you don't always say that. It can have like a special meaning if you're in a certain relationship, I believe, with someone. Do we get to use the cool thing? Yeah, we do get about all again here. Purple Blarg. And of course, once all material levels up, also we get 2. But one thing that I forgot to talk about also is that I won't be allowing enemy skills either, and stuff that, which will be something, and stuff that, that can be maybe an issue. snurr. Yeah, so we're almost at not far 11. And yeah, of course, yes, Fury would have been very, very beneficial for us and stuff like that, but not having either access to Sadness or Fury does make certain fights in the game like significantly harder. Like Demon Wall is going to be pretty tricky because we're going to need to go in on Demon Wall with full limit break. But I believe even Meteor Rain or Finishing Touch, or specifically Meteor Rain, I think still does enough damage. So okay, this is a really good one, I think. But this will be a bit scary though. Sure though. Purple Smirkles. Ow. I'm a fine Malaysia. I would love to have a limit break for the boss, possible. That's level 11. And we will of course get a Titan's Bangle for this boss. Which would be pretty useful, used for a very, very short while, and then we will get like a Mithril Amulet eventually as well. And there's another ether, right? Yeah. Now we have 2 ethers we can sell so far. Now we need to time. So I think you do like 1, 2, 3. Press 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You just need to have a specific timing there on the counting there. Keep bolt on. Maybe Ice Alt will be better there. Oh. Oh wow, that's actually very good. Just for the kills. You know what, I think we wait here. Let's see if we take less damage. Oh, we take less damage from the ones in front. We do that. Which is weird because it should count as range for them. Just basically wait here. Now we're gonna be casting Bolt all eventually here. The funny thing is if these okay, bolt on. Let's kill all of them. Please don't tell me that this will resurrect them. Okay, good. Maybe we didn't need to use the tent there, but I will. So level 11, we have you set up. We're gonna need to switch to ice after this, by the way. We're gonna need to switch to ice instead. Shit, vad soljörs. What the hell? Here you go. And this boss can of course deal a lot of damage, so we want to limit break immediately, we want to cross slash immediately, and then hopefully we use the build limit breaks all the time on this boss. What was that noise? Whatever it is, I'm gonna bust it up. Right, and cross slash. That's a lot of damage. Big bomber. Large. One big bomber. Lord. Cross slash. Big bomber. Lord. Cure. Big bomber. Very nice. Big bombers out of ammo. Cross slash. Energy ball, yo. I'm firing my ball, Lord. Come on. 5 more balls. Yes. Right in the face. Let's go. Fire that ball right in close face. Fire the ball, fire the ball, fire the ball in close face. Lord. Come on, more balls in my face. Haha. Lord. Ooh, nice. Oh, he's not defeated yet, huh? Any ball, and it's ball, and it's ball, and it's ball. What about it? See, well, I don't think this got a critical, by the way. And one more. Energy ball, boom, right in the face block. I think this process finishes it. Really? Come on, man. Come on, you oyster bunnies. Come on. Nice. Turn functional, operational, no. Not a turn function, not a turn function, but... And I know we could have used bolted it a bunch of times for an easy win, but this is more hilarious. Claus taking ball to his face. So many balls to Claus' face, and but also many balls to Claus' face blood. One more ball, please. One ball, one more ball, one more ball. But this is like funny actually, you know. What's gonna lie? Cross match. Oh wow, not dead yet, really. This feels like a crazy amount of cost less that we have done. Like, doesn't he only have 1000 HP? What is going on? Shit, I didn't pay attention. Yeah, like it seems that cannot crit. I think this will be the final cross last though here. And there's no way he's still allowed there. I mean, normally you get like an insane back attack that hits very hard. There we go, they're just throwing it there. There was so many cross slashes though. Using cross slashes several times doesn't really do anything, but you know it's fun to do. Lucy, and claw yourself up. If I almost think det är som assault as Abraham Lincoln tried to pull vault on Optimus Prime, but I cried in the air. I can't rest there. Oh, this figures. Stop crying like a woman, you fucking stupid piece of hunt. They feel like, no, my boobs near you. And that should be staying close to the explosion, like they should be dead. Oh no, not the slum drunk. Wow. Claude is clipping through that flower. Oh no, the flower is actually further towards the camera. I think that Maker reactor is right above where like the church is, you know, it's pretty funny actually. then we get tight on Bangle. Now we go ice instead. We can have all our material equipped. Nope, don't do that. Right now we have an iron bangle that we cannot sell either, but we have 2 ethers we can sell. It's gonna be swag. So we meet again! Thank you so much for buying my game. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, look at that! They restored it, yo, Aries. Yo, back. That's stupid Aries. Which is an imposter. That would actually be really fun if they do that actually in the rebirth and stuff. That there is one Aries that is actually not good. But because of the fact that we already need weapons for Claude, that's gonna make things different, you know, of course. But what happens if you kill off Ares during those encounters? Do you just get a game over if that happens? If she gets a game over there? Not what you do on the flowers. I think it's like the further depth in one, so you have to calculate it depending on where they stand and stuff like that, you know. Those were fucking Mako eyes, you fucking stupid peep. I think those are supposed to be sunglasses or something like that. I forgot if it is. Well, not so, yeah. The Turks, they could have used that been like a K-pop band or something, you know, instead. The ancient is getting away attack. Oh, but that barrel will fall. But because this one will fall straight down from there. Like it depends on where the first one will stand. Since it's that one, then it's the behind one. Hold on a minute. Dun dun. I think it's this one first, right? Yes. Shabushki. Nice. Thanks, Cloud. And then this one will hit like a further down one. And then this one will go into the stairs. I think it is Jag. Cloud help. Hold on a minute. I think that it's this one. No. Oh, that's wrong. That's that one. Damn it. I should have gone with my gut feeling. The gut feeling was the one in the back because it's like a depth to it. We're gonna have to punish us for that. Bloodwork. Bloodwork! The music being on is so weird. And it doesn't matter if we game over here, by the way, but right. Because I'm pretty certain that we saved and then we can do a much better air buster fight. See what's gonna need to happen if we do wrong here, you know, and stuff like that. So that's just what's gonna happen, you know, so that. Blarg. 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 And then Harriet got very scared of her dog, so she hit herself. And then she died. And then separate. The end. That was a very good movie. No. The end of Final Fantasy VII. Is that supposed to be Master film? I also used to think that it was meant to be like a monster film or something like that, you know. No. That was actually pretty funny, but yeah. Hope you all enjoyed this episode though, and stuff like that, you know. Next time we're gonna fight back the boss properly, stuff like that, so we still have that file there at the reactor, so yeah. But I hope you all enjoyed this and I'll see you next time.